You go to work, but do you go to work? Hey, it's Anthony Iannarino, and I just finished speaking here at the Venetian in Las Vegas to a big group of salespeople. And after I was done, the audiovisual people came up and said that I did a really nice job and that they were very impressed with the work that I did. And that's always a compliment because they get to see so many speakers. And one of them said, so many of your peers, the people in your space, just phone in this work. You can tell that they're just here for a paycheck and they don't try very hard and they don't work very hard in these kinds of sessions. And that's none of the speakers I know. The speakers that I know are thrilled about the job that they do. They can't wait to get on stage and speak, and they deliver. And I've seen them because I work with them, so I know that that's true. But I'm sure there are many speakers who resemble that because there are many people who resemble that. There are people who go to work, but they don't go to do work. They just go to work. And that might even be you or might be me from time to time. We get into that kind of a mode. But there's a couple things I know that you can do to prevent that so that when you go to work, you go to work. And the first thing is to plan your day the night before. If you show up and you haven't done the work of figuring out what's the most important task you need to do, and you haven't designed your day to say, I'm going to get these outcomes, then those outcomes will elude you. You won't get those outcomes. Instead, you'll be in reactive mode. Something will show up in your inbox. Something will show up in your email. Somebody will interrupt you and give you something to do. There's many, many things that can happen, none of them very good. Everything's important, but not everything is the most important thing. So whatever the most important thing is, that's what you have to focus on. The second thing I would tell you, if you don't want to phone the work in, pick 3 major tasks towards your project. Whatever your biggest project is, pick 3 major tasks and do the first and the most important task first, do the second one, and then do the third one. Even if it's 3 different projects, move the ball on some of those projects. And if you plan your work the night before, and if you know what outcomes you're trying to deliver, then you won't phone it in. When you go to work, you will actually go to work, and then you'll get that work done and you'll be super productive because that's important. You got a short time. You can't get any more. It's your only finite, non-renewable resource. So do good work. I'm Anthony Iannarino, and this is Every Day.